Good morning, traders. Welcome to StockCast. My name is Todd Derby, along with co-host James Mason. Good morning, James. How are you doing today?
Todd, good morning. I'm doing well. How are you?
Doing well also. I want to say a special happy birthday to one of our regular listeners that's in high school. Happy birthday, Joel. Hope you enjoy it.
Yeah, Joel, have a good one.
Actually, I thought you were going to say something.
I was going to, but I was like, you know what? Let's just keep it a little mild.
Joel is my daughter's boyfriend, so I thought you were going to say something unclish towards Joel.
I was, but I just decided to keep it a little mild today.
There you go. I like it. All right, let's get into it.
All right, man. How about well, we've actually had a lot happen overnight in the stock market.
Yes.
Tesla reported that they sold 60% less vehicles overseas to China. 60%. Wow, that's significant.
And they're trading flat today.
What's that?
And they're flat. They're not no movement in their price.
Oh, I haven't looked at their stock today. I've just been catching headlines throughout the night, but man, 60% reduction. Now I don't know how many overall units. I didn't look into that, but when you start to see numbers like that from major companies like Tesla, it's bad. Which then rolls into what is it? NVAX. Man,
Yes.
they dropped like 30% on their earnings this morning. There's a couple companies who dropped something significantly like on their earnings, and missing them. I think Micron, ticker MU, they missed, if I'm not mistaken.
That is correct.
I mean, and they're missing big. That's the thing. But for as much as really as much as has happened overnight and all these big misses. Now I know these companies don't like weigh significantly on S&P 500, and that really is what S&P 500 ain't down so much right now, due to their weight. But still, like, these are all significant companies, and when they start to have this revenue misses like that, and then there's stock prices plunging 30%, shit, you have reached the pinnacle. I mean, literally, like, that is the tipping point. And I mean, whatever. I mean, I guess I have to say, in my opinion, as well. But apparently, some people need to hear it. In my opinion, well, hell, that don't even matter. But man, like, there's big misses. Like, it's just something else. It really got like that's what we have to just keep watching out for overall in the market.
It goes back to the conversation yesterday. Tesla's having big misses. Other companies are having big misses. Big companies that we expect not to have big misses are having big misses. So don't tell me the economy is that we're not in recession. Don't tell me everything's okay. Don't tell me that we're in recovery. We're not.
No, we haven't even began. And that's the thing. Like, I'm starting to see like people comparing these charts, like, oh, if this is based off of the same pattern from 2008, we've met the bottom and it's going to bounce and blah blah blah. Well, guess what? The fundamentals are completely different than 08. Like, this is one of the reasons why I don't use patterns. I mean, it is nice to kind of look back and see like the what ifs, but at the same time, it's a what if, like, you just need to have it in your mind in case if it actually does start to move like that, then you'll have a secondary plan, or you'll just know how to handle the situation for however you're trading it. But as for like trading patterns, to see something like, oh, this looks like this from 2008, I'm feeling pretty bullish here. man, forget that shit. And this is just me personally, but like the thing is with the setup and pattern on the daily chart from 2008 and compared to now is that they were already in the full-blown crisis. I mean, Lehman Brothers done fell over, which started the domino effect. The housing market was, full-blown bust. We haven't even began any of that shit. So to say that, we might be at the bottom based off of a pattern, I just think that's kind of silly. Now, it's not to say that the government won't come in and inject a shit ton of money into the market just to save it and hold it up. We've seen that happen a lot of times before. And they absolutely could, because we do have elections coming up in November. But I mean, we can't at the same time, like we can't base our trades and bank on and expect the government to come in and bounce the market and make it go bullish. That's just not how you trade.
Well, it's not good for our economy to depend on the government to make our.
It's exactly why we're in the situation we're in right now with inflation.
Right.
But our government seems to think that, to fight inflation, we need to print more money and throw on top of it. And I mean, I know a bunch of fifth graders in their basic economics classes, and they can, we could just lean on them for the answer. They could tell us the correct thing to do here, and that would be, no, you cannot throw money at inflation in hopes to kill it. So yeah, the pattern between now and 08, I think is honestly just irrelevant. It's apples to oranges to each other, and I don't even think we have started to really unwind in the economy.
A couple tickers that we should probably talk about. Want to talk about a good one or a bad one?
It don't matter to me.
POAI this morning printed 59 cents. High. So a little ramp up this week going into their earnings call on Friday at noon. And it's pretty common that companies will do an earnings call and announce some news along with their earnings call because they have an audience. Much like one of the tickers that's up big this morning, Verona Pharma, they did a earnings call, and then they also did announced a study that did well for COPD, and the ticker's up good. So fingers crossed. Hopefully that POAI with this little bit of ramp up, maybe they're going to share some positive news on Friday. What are your thoughts on that?
I was about. I'm gonna skip the first part of what I was gonna say because it's just gonna start having me ranting. Man, these people they better predictive oncology. They better come out with something significant. Like shit. Like let's stop kicking this damn can down the freaking road. So fucking tired of this stock. Tired of the fucking people in the damn company. Like, let's do something, guys. Like, come on, shit. If they come out fucking patting themselves on the back and they haven't given us the fucking goods, like, man, I don't even know what to say at that point if that's what they do. And that's the shit I'm worried about, Like, they come out fucking be like, oh, yeah, we accomplished this and that. And we're just going to be like, and you guys didn't accomplish jack shit. Like, what happened to this? Like, you guys have literally told us you were going to accomplish this by the next earnings call. And nothing. Like, let's see some fucking contracts. That's it.
Well, there should be some revenue to this earnings call that hasn't been there in the past from their Z Predictive Lab. So there should be some positive news financially.
I guess if they come into this this conference call with all of us on Friday, and they haven't released something of significance, what are they fucking doing? You know, like we're not trying to hold shares because it's fucking fun. You know, like and that's the shit that kills me with them. They act like, oh guys, well you guys just have to understand. we're not a stock for day trading. Well, guess what? Guess what? We haven't been fucking day trading this bitch. We've been holding on to this thing for a year and a half. Like, stop saying that stupid shit.
Yeah. Yeah, there's it's not a day trader stock.
I want some fucking results.
Yeah.
I want the results that they said that they were going to give us.
All right. So we're watching POI and watching what's going on. The other ticker that I'm holding that I'm not happy about is Turtle Beach. They came out and announced yesterday they had earnings. They did the opposite. They had an earnings call that wasn't good, and they announced that they failed to find a buyer for the company.
Man,
that was like a double kick in the nuts.
No lie, like that was a bad fucking trade for me, and that one pisses me off. I'm holding bags on that, and I'm gonna wait to see when the market opens up here. If we just have a pop in it, I'm just gonna sell it. I have 1,000 shares. I have a horrible average at 21.39, and I mean I didn't bother scaling down at any point just because it's just like, yeah, what's the point of scaling down at $15? We'll just say. when really the buyout talks were at 36 on up. You know, I wasn't going to chase it for that and tie up all my money. And I'm glad I didn't tie up all my money. But damn, like at 1,000 shares at 21.39, like for having 1,000 shares in something and to take a hit like that, that's tough. Like seriously, like that was one. The Turtle Beach thing, ticker HEAR. It's just one of those things. Like literally, I did not see that coming. that's the only thing I can say about that shit. Like I did not see that shit coming. I did not see them to look for a buyer and communicate with 109 potential investors and potential buyers, whatever. And not a single one was able to pull through with the financing and just make it happen, or to actually like get serious about it. That's the thing. 109 different institutions or companies.
So what we don't know are the inner conversations or the conversations behind the closed curtain, because Dunrail was part of that group now, part on the board, and they wanted to buy it originally. And again, I have shares, but I have no better information about what happened. So full speculation here. But how motivated were they to make it successful? Is Dunrail going to come back with their own buyout terms now with a different price because the stock is trading under $10 now?
Exactly, yeah. And that's the thing. Like, you know, I don't know if that can legally happen with everything that went on, and then they got board seats and all that. You know,
right. I don't know all that, so I'm not going to sell mine today. I'm going to watch it. I'm expecting a little bit of a bounce. It's bounced up from where it was yesterday in the earnings. It got under $9, and now it's trading around $9.70. So I think we're going to see a little bit of bounce, and I can hold this for a little bit. I'm not happy about it because it's another bag holder in my portfolio, and I've got a couple already, which happens. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I'm selling mine. It's just, man, I don't know. I'm running through this strain of like just these shitty, unfortunate drops in the market on trades. and Turtle Beach is one of them. Of all of the other ones, like the Turtle Beach one caught me off guard, by surprise.
Yeah.
It's just aggravating for me, and honestly, like I thought about it last night, and I was like, okay, I can sell, wait for a drop over the days to come, buy it in lower, but then I was just like, man, forget that bullshit. Like, of course, like I'll be able to buy it probably lower than for whatever I sell it for, but I was just like, I'm not going to chase it to buy in lower, to just wait it out in hopes of somebody just coming in and buying them out. Period. Just too much of a gamble for me.
Well, so for me, I've got a market value of just under $4,000 on my position. So if I'm going to scale in, let's say I'm going to scale in $1,000. Let's say I'm going to do $1,000 scale in. So, and I got up to 4 scale ins to average down. The real question is that $1,000 best spent with ticker HER Turtle Beach, or should I put that $1,000 in a different trade that may be a better opportunity to make money? And that's sometimes we don't really look at our trades proper, and we need to assess it. Like, where's the best place to put these soldiers or this bucket of money where I can make the best opportunity to make more money?
Well, the thing is that I mean, so many parameters come into play, and right now the biggest negative one is market conditions overall. And it's okay to not always have to have your money in the system playing it.
That's correct.
So there were 3 ways to trade in general. Going long, going short, and not going.
Well, and with that, we're 10 minutes to the start of the market.
Yeah. Today in the market is. Let me just. I gotta take a peek at something.
SPY's down a little bit, over $1.
Yeah, S&P 500. They're only down 22 points right now. I guess we'll just have to see what happens there, and probably watch it be 22 points in the red right now, and then bounce and go 60 points in the green.
I think we're going to see a little dip in the market today.
Hopefully so. But all right, so that's Todd. That's all I have for today.
Yeah, me too. Have a safe day of trading. Have a good day, and we'll see you on the next. Oh, you got something?
Yes. I'd have to go back and check, but today is August the 9th, Todd. Do you know what? I think it's tomorrow. I think tomorrow might be the anniversary of the epic show of all time.
I have so many epic shows on my list.
I'm pretty sure the August 10th show of last year about the votes. Hold on. All right.
Where the vote didn't go our place, and you came out F-bombing?
Yeah, that classic show.
I thought the epic show was when I showed up in an astronaut suit.
All right. So we'll have to show up on that one. All right, everybody. So yeah, that's all I have for today. We can go ahead and wrap it up there, and we appreciate y'all tuning in, and just trade safe, guys. And what that means by trading safe is don't drop your entire account into every damn entry that you do. That's as simple as I can say it. I mean, I can't control your trades. No one can. You make those decisions on your own, and dumping your account into your entry on every damn trade is a surefire way to blow up your account.
Sure is.
All right, everybody. So trade safe, and we will catch y'all in the next one.
See ya.